he writes a new piece every year, basically, and he wrote Empty Space and thought, oh, I'll do a birthday reading. And so I just, like, showed up because, like, I like to drink and eat cake.
Devin asked me to come to the reading for Empty Space, and I can't remember what the issue was, but I was late. And as an actor, you never want to be late for a reading. One, because it's unprofessional, but two, you have to walk in on somebody else doing your part. And that's what happened to me. I walked in, and the guy who was doing it was getting like big laughs, and I was like, oh Jesus fucking Christ. Like, pressure's on, honey. But thankfully I stepped in and, you know, I made it work.
The coolest thing was that I was reading this script. I actually had, I believe I had 2 drafts of it that I read. And then, you know, you create these voices in your head. You think, oh, who's going to play this role, this role? So meeting in this theater and seeing everyone and actually listening to the characters come alive, it was super exciting. And, you know, Bashkim, by nature, and I guess my accent as well, he's a funny guy, so listening to the response when I was doing the lines, it was just an extraordinary experience.
There I was at the reading, way led onto way. They didn't have enough actors, so I read one of the dude parts, Jack, who was actually intended for a much more attractive black man. And I actually got cast just based on my reading and my general artsy fartsiness. So
I actually wrote her character, Jack, for someone else, and she showed up at the reading and just, you know, nailed it. So I was like, you know, I wrote this for someone else, but I think you did such a good job. I actually wrote it for Guy. I said, you did such a good job with it, you have to play it.
Well, I was a little upset because I didn't get cast in the role that I read. They cast a younger, very attractive Englishman to play the Englishman. But you know, it was one of those deals where sometimes when you read a script, you can't see where it's going, and sometimes they're funny, but then once you start filming, it doesn't work out the way it was intended. This one, at the reading, everyone was just, it was hilariously funny. We were all cracking up throughout the thing. The writing was so tight and so good, very clean, and then the execution, I thought it exceeded even my expectations.
I read the script the night before and completely fell in love with it and was really, really excited to do it at the reading. And I was reading Kira, and then after we did the read through, I ran over to him as soon as I could to say, I really, 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 really want to do this. What can I do to do this? And he let me do it, so I was really excited.
Watch Empty Space.
Watch Empty Space.
Watch Empty Space.
Watch Empty Space.
Watch Empty Space.